Guys, welcome to the live stream today. Just giving you a little taste of the actual work that it takes to produce a video here on the farm. I'm recording next weekend's video today, and this is next week's Sawmill Sunday video, but you're going to get a little taste of it today, just learning a little bit about what goes on here on the farm to make this all happen. So we've got the Wood-Mizer sawmill up here, and guys, when you see me make a regular video, here's a camera, there's a camera up here on the Wood-Mizer, and there's another camera over there. Typically I'm running 3 to 5 cameras at a time when I'm doing these videos. That saves me from having to get off a truck or a tractor and move stuff around over and over and over again. So this is raw. You're getting the raw taste, and next week you'll get the real taste of what it is that I'm doing here. So first things first, I've got to go get the little TYM tractor, and I'm going to start this up and let it start warming up. Before I even start it, the best thing for me to do, best practice, check my oil, make sure I'm good to go. Totally full. Just changed the oil in this machine. It's got about 52 hours on it. Easy, super easy. You just empty that drain plug and put a nice K&N filter on there, good to go. We're going to crank it up real quick, and then we're going to walk up and get the little tractor. Okay, come on, buddy. There we go. I've got a rake sitting out here. You'll see me use that in just a few minutes. I'm just going to I want to take you guys along as I do what I do, just so you get a little behind the scenes. And I'll be running this mill as long as the battery stays good on my phone with you. So probably looking at a good long live stream here today. But here's the first taste of what I do. Lots of walking. So when I'm filming a video on the other side of the farm, which was part of this video, was dropping a great big tree. And again, you'll see that next Saturday and Sunday. Part of what I do is walking, a lot of walking, running around. I had somebody really fuss at me the other day, like, oh, all these side-by-sides and all these four-wheelers and stuff. Man, it takes a village of vehicles to get this done. So welcome, everybody. I see Michael's in here, Scott, David, Kevin, Dennis. All the super fans are here. Guys, thanks so much. If you're watching, this is streaming on YouTube as well as streaming on Facebook. So we're on both platforms right now. We're on the Cows and Coffee live stream channel over on YouTube. If you guys aren't following that, jump in and follow. And we're going right up here. This is where we reseeded for the power company. Came in and ran the power. Do have power to the shop now. Well, kind of. All of my wiring is done for the shop for now, and I have a transformer in place. The guys came and put the transformer in. Gosh, is that yesterday? It seems like 3 weeks ago. Got some good deer rubs right here, right by the house. Seems like it was a week ago, but I guess, yeah, that was yesterday. Wow. We'll have some pictures of that coming up on Facebook, Instagram, and on the YouTubes. There we go. These are all planted pines that you see back in here that I planted about 6 years ago. And this is a hill. If you can't tell, I'm on a hill. I'm a little out of breath. Hi from Iowa. The Greek, thanks for ignoring my presence. I'll tell you what, buddy. Be nice to me, please. Okay? Nobody's ignoring you. If you'd like to be a victim, then that's up to you. I don't know. I don't roll that way. So be nice. Be nice to me. I don't know why I need to ask that, right? In fact, let's see here. Ooh, dude. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. There's no 3 strikes and you're out here on the channel. If you're mean or if you say something hateful, there's no 3 strikes, you're out. There's 1 strike, you're out. So be kind. Please be kind. I work very, very hard to try and bring you guys some awesome content. It's not very nice when somebody says something like that. How would you feel? You know, I'm a real dude with real trucks. All right, little T is right here. We've got the pallet forks on little T. And the reason I'm getting little T is because we've got a lot of lumber to mill up. So let the glow plugs run, Josh. Come on. Berlin Valley Stables in the house. Tracy has pardoned me. He was offended, even though you did not attempt to offend. How's it going, sweetheart? I tell you, it's worse and worse every week, every day. You know, if you publish videos on social media, you have to expect that people will be a little sassy with you, but you don't have to put up with it. So if you guys are doing videos yourself and you're just getting started, don't put up with it, okay? And I still haven't heard my apology yet. All right, we're gonna turn the camera around. This is a TYM T254 25 horsepower tractor. Beds, chicken coop. Everything's looking good. I'm ready for spring. Alright. Good, nice, lightweight tractor. That Fix-It guy's in the house. Brian, good to hear from you, buddy. Good to see you in here. Guys, if you're not following my buddy Brian, that Fix-It guy, he's got some great how-to videos out there. Great dude. I was in the Air Force with Brian. Could be a little loud for a second. I had to bring the skid steer over here to get these logs up. This tractor's almost out of fuel. Buford. So I had to bring the skid steer over here to get these logs up because they were just so big. Here's what we're going to mill today. This is what you guys will see. That is a monstrous oak tree right there. I'm going to say that's probably an 80-year-old oak tree that we're going to be doing. It's got a little rot in it, and we'll be shaving that rot off and tossing it in the back of the old Home Depot truck. So, good stuff. You have to forgive him, Josh. Some people are just short-tempered and fly off at nothing. I don't have to forgive him at all, brother. I don't have to forgive him at all. Either you be kind or go somewhere else. I don't have to forgive it. So, man, like I said, dude, it starts weighing a little heavy on your heart when people are picking you apart and fussing at you I can't see all the comments that you guys can see. All I can see is about the last 3 or 4 comments. So, yeah, strange. It's strange watching you on my TV, says Michael. Nah, it's all good. When will the cows be ready to breed again? Um, they're already bred. They're already bred. They're already good to go. So, yeah, they'll be ready to breed after they have babies. Ah, timber! Oh, goodness. There we go. So I've got to move these pallet forks out just a little. I don't have my special microphone on today, guys. It's just me. This is in the raw. This is totally raw. So, yeah, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Melvin. Hello from Mississippi. I don't see your comments, guys. Bear with me. People have the hardest time moving these forks on this pallet. Just a little bit of physics. Leverage. All right. Again, this is in the raw, guys, so you're not going to hear me talking a whole lot. I'm just going to start doing stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get set up. You guys can watch and enjoy, and we'll set the camera up in the most optimal spot here in just a minute. Those sawhorses are for laying the lumber off onto, okay? What we're going to mill up here, again, I'm going to be pretty quiet, guys. So if you're watching the channel, do me a favor. You guys that are in here now, people start asking, why is he not talking? What's going on? I'm filming next week's video, but I want you guys to see what goes on behind the scenes. So there's a camera right there that's running right now. And there'll be another camera on here. There'll be 3 cameras rolling as we do this. And you'll see those cameras in the background here. Good deal. Trying to get you the best angle, best camera angle for this video. Don't want it so loud. I think this is going to be it. I think this is where we'll unload. So we'll offload lumber. We'll get a shot of everything right there. Perfect. A little closer. We'll show you the boards as they come off too. You're going to love this, guys. Yep, Michael, you're in charge. Michael and that fix it. getting there. right every single time. So we got a little thin board, but there's some rot on the edge right here. That's why I'm throwing it away. And that netted us some beautiful boards. I see 132 of you stuck around. Look at all that great sawdust. That log didn't produce that much sawdust, guys. Look, I get a lot of questions about sawdust. Look at this useless sawdust, okay? It's not useful. You can put it in the chicken coop or whatever you want to. This is red oak sawdust, but it's powder, dude. It's not, it's just powder, okay? It's not a massive quantity of sawdust, and it's wet. So what does that mean? It's going to mold, okay? It's going to rot. It's going to wet. So why did you plant the pines in that area? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Oh, Dale, you're behind. Scroll forward. We planted pines. We cut timber over here and we planted 2 pine groves. Well, 3 pine groves. 1 pine grove here, 1 back behind the camera, 1 on the top of the hill, and there's actually 4, but we took out some of those. So, yeah. Can you press it into logs? If you want to waste a monumental amount of time, you could definitely press it into logs. You could press it into pellets or whatever you wanted to do, but we've got logs here, man. So all that. We've got all these logs. So we don't need, it's useless. It's so many people are so like intrigued by the sawdust, the shavings that this thing puts off, but it's not much, guys. Look, do you see that mountain of sawdust? Do you know how long it'd take me? 15 years on the Wood Miser to create that, guys. So, yeah, might be a good compost in the compost pile. It could be good in the compost pile. All I'm going to do with this sawdust, you saw me earlier in the video, take a rake, and I'm just going to rake it back. Let me make sure this camera is rolling. Yep, we killed batteries. Lots of batteries here. Hang on. Make sure all these cameras are off. Yep. I'm out. So if you watch the regularly scheduled videos, and that's what I'm showing you guys, is what I'm doing. There are camera tripods, cameras all around. If you see this, that's my camera case. That has everything in it. Inside here are a bunch of batteries and a drone and a few other things. So that's what that is. So anyhow, let me show you what boards we got. Can you put the sawdust in the mud by the waterers? You're just going to make a mud hole, Phyllis. So if we put a biologic material right beside the cattle waterers, we're going to make a really muddy mess. So what we need to put there is good dirt, good soil, okay? And that will eventually dry off and it'll be good. There's going to be mud on the farm. It's wintertime. If I walk across, you can see there's mud right here. That's where the skid steer turned around. If I walk across the same spot 6 times, just my body weight right now, it will turn into mush. The ground is soppy wet, at least this deep, maybe even this deep right now. So I can't do a crop. Can't do crap on the POS computer. All right, bud. You have a 10-second delay. Could be a 10-second delay. So let me show you the boards that we got off here, and then I've got to finish the actual YouTube video that I'm filming. But you can see the sun's low in the sky, west, east, south, north, okay? Virginia is like 3 miles that way, okay? Any news on a butcher? We're not waiting on a butcher. We've got cows ready. They'll be ready in October. So, yep. No, we took 3 cows, 3? Yeah, 3 to the butcher the other week. Can you put sawdust? A lot of intrigued people on this sawdust. Let me just show you real quick so we don't waste any more time talking about sawdust. You see this? Literally, hold on, like 4 inches of sawdust right here. Okay, that's a $8 bag of sawdust at Walmart. Okay, that's not much. So what I'll do, I'll tell you guys what I do with it. I'll take the landscape rake or the TR3 rake, and I'll go over top of this area, and I'll just spread it out and drag it out on the land, and that'll help feed the land in this spot. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, Theo, there's nothing ready to be butchered at the moment on the Stony Ridge farm. I don't know if you guys saw, when I first started, it got hung up. It got hung up on this, and you can see it gouged it. There it is. It gouged my cobalt little scrape blade here. But let's show you what we got. Oh man, that's some gorgeous stuff. These are red oak fence boards. That's what this is going to be. Red oak fence boards. We could also use it for flooring or whatever we really wanted to use. But we netted 1, 2, 3, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 12 good red oak fence boards. If you had to buy these fence boards, it probably cost you about $8 a piece. If they were kiln dried, if they were kiln dried and hanging up on the wall in Lowe's, you guys know how expensive that stuff is. Let's just scrape this guy off real quick. Let you see. All right. So this is an extra wide one, okay? I ran this off because it's got a little bit of dead. It's kind of like cork right here and a little bit on that side. So what I'll do is rip this right down the middle and I'll make a 6-inch fence board. And whatever's left over, we'll use for future projects here on the farm. So that's what I wanted to take you guys along and show you a little bit of the behind the scenes on the farm and on the farm channel. So you know what the heck is going on. So you know what work really goes into this. Why did you plant the pines, Dale? I'm going to scroll back through and answer some of your questions here. There are braces on the sides. Yes, those are called dogs, and you see them raising up and going down. This is a hydraulic mill, okay? It's hydraulically driven to push through the wood. There is a hydraulic roller. If you watched at the beginning, you'll see me raise the back end up. So the tree was the stump part of the tree. So it was this big at one end and that big at the other end. So I had to cock one end up, shave it off. And then when I flipped it over, I let it back down. And that's what I did to level it all off. So you get an even cut. It's nice to just watch this thing in action. Exactly, Philip. That's why I did this for sure, buddy. Get a pedometer and see how many steps. John, that's for, a lot of people probably use a pedometer, right? To see how many steps you made in the day. Dude, I probably walk 6 miles a day. I don't need to keep up with my steps, brother. I know I burn the calories, man. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how far I walked. But I don't subscribe to keeping that tight of a track of, I'm not that bored. That's what I need to say. I'm just not that bored. But I bet you I probably, I don't even know how many steps is a mile, but I probably walked today 5 miles or so, 4 or 5 miles, something like that. So lots of walking. Greek, thank you. I apologize to chat for my blah, blah, blah. The Greek, thank you for apologizing for your very rude chat there, bud. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I told you the tire treasure. I mean, all right, forgiven. We'll just start over fresh, man. Just be nice to me, dude. Just be nice to me, please. Okay. Thank you. Please. Oh man. It's my phone that has no service. Y'all see a black screen. Yeah, there was no black screen. Well, a few people got a blackout. I don't know. Maybe that's why everybody left. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, Josh got banned from Facebook again because I posted what I would do to a neighbor's dog. You can't post that stuff on Facebook. You just can't do it. You got to post family-friendly stuff. Facebook, YouTube, the social media. This is not a government platform, okay? So you can't post things that would go against their community standards, and you can't post things that are dangerous or rude or hateful. I mean, I think it's refreshing that we can't post mean, hateful, nasty things. And guys, if you had to sort through all of the nasty cuss word type comments and how many times I get called an idiot throughout the day, you'd understand why there aren't 3 strikes and you're out. Sometimes it's just negative. And I am not that person, man. I just want to be happy. I want to get out here. I want to work and enjoy my life. So I did go feed the cows just before we went live. They're doing great. Butthead is probably going to have her baby during a rainstorm tomorrow. That's my guess. I would say she's 2 to 4 days from having a baby. And I have no idea which bull bred her, but she got bred early in the season. The sunset is pretty. We're here in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina. Sunset is beautiful. So, yep. Can you put sawdust on the mud by the water? Is Phyllis? Yep. Yeah, you were asking that earlier. It will just make a muddy mess. More mud. Okay. It's like putting a sponge by the sink full of water. It's going to make more mud. If you get what I'm saying. The fellow that asked why we planted pines is because we, up here, we cut timber on 100 acres of farm. The responsible thing to do when you cut timber is to replant so that we'll have timber later on. So 30 years from now, I'll be over there running this mill, posting these videos, and I'll be cutting those pine trees down and building stuff with them. So yeah, awesome. Manuel says, I miss the daily live streams. You'll get more in the summertime for sure. The days are so short, guys. I just don't have time. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this. But here's what I'm doing. I split my day into 3 days. The first day is from 6 a.m. to noon. Okay. That is my computer activity. That is going to the gym. That's handling all that stuff. From noon till 6 is out here working, driving back from the gym, eating lunch, getting everything ready to rock and roll. I'm trying to shoot you guys a video. And moving the cows and all that stuff. So I may move the cows in the morning too. And then from 6 p.m. to midnight is day 3 of one day. And that means that's editing time. That's time in front of the computer. If we're in the evening time here in the summertime, we'll be out here milling. We'll be out here working. And that's that evening time. So I split it up. I split one day into 3 days basically. And it gives me more time. I can wrap my head around stuff a little bit better if I do that. Thank you, the Greek. Appreciate your $10 super chat, buddy. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, man. All is well, brother. All is well. It just sometimes it weighs heavy on your heart when people pick you apart. So if I don't see your comments, guys, please, if you post a super chat or I see it, it pops up in red or orange for me. I can see it. Bam. So David Pym says, Josh got the Guluth GT3000 based on your video and seeing it start a vehicle. Thanks for the demo. Yes, it works great, dude. Absolutely great. Theo, thank you. $5 super sticker. There you go. If you're going to send a super chat, ask a question, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You bought the fuel for what we just did. And you saw those 2 bottles of soapy water I put in there. That's windshield washer fluid, so it doesn't freeze up inside the machine when it gets down below 0. So yeah, it takes a little bit of money to do this. That's about $8. I think it's about $3.70 per jug. So now this is a cap that I cannot lose. Here's a tip, pro tip, guys. When you go out and you buy your hot sauce or anything with a screw type lid, grab yourself a Ziploc bag and save those caps, just like this guy right here. I can't tell you how many times I have been missing a cap on something, and that jug on the sawmill right there, this is an odd size cap. I had to buy a whole other jug in order to find this cap. So save all of your caps. Manuel Benezra, bam. No, I'm not losing weight, brother. I'm actually gaining a little bit of weight. I've gained a little bit of muscle. So I went down almost at like 205 and I'm back up to almost 230. So I'm slimmer, but I'm gaining muscle. I hope. It's either muscle or water. And I don't feel like I'm swelling up. Sherry Poodle's in the house. Guys, if you're over on Facebook and somebody's leaving a super chat or stars, let me know if you leave stars and I'll definitely thank you here on screen. And if not, I'll go thank you when I get back in the office during my 3rd day of one day, if you get my drift, the 6 to midnight. I'm wondering why you took off such a thick slab on each side. Couldn't you have gotten shorter boards with a thinner cut from the base area? Dale, that's an absolutely fantastic question. Let me show you. Let's go look at the slabs. We're in the back of the old Home Depot truck, the Warlock camera turn. So here's what I got, brother. Here's one of those slabs that I cut. This stuff is powder. It's spongy. It's like cork. I'll show you if I can break it. Yeah, it's powdery. It's like cork. Okay, so that's why I did that. Let me get you a little close up here. Show you. So that big old slab, I cut it too big. You saw that. I cut that slab way too big. I couldn't handle it, so I got to cut it up. See all that? That's rot. It's a little bit of good board and mostly rot. Now on the other end, it's a whole lot more good board in there, but there's no use in trying to save it. This is rot. Let me flip it over. All of that is rot. It's all rotten. So it's not good for anything. If you had to pick that up, it is like paper almost. Hang tight. We'll get the camera back here in just a second. There we go. Man, let's just turn around. What we got going here? Camera's got a mind of its own. There we go. What thickness are you cutting the boards at? Will you plane them or use them rough sawn? So these boards are 1 1/8 inch thick, 6 inches actual, 6 inches wide. These are fence boards. There are some fencing projects that I'm going to be using board fence for up by the solar well, and that's what I'm using them for. So I've got a huge stack of them in the shipping container right now. And as soon as the weather gets good enough, I can put that heavy post driver on the front of the tractor. Then I'll go on up there and I'll take care of that. I'll go ahead and drive some post and I'll go ahead and build a fence around that and put a little gate so we can get there. Fire pit scraps. So none of this goes to waste, guys. All of this wood, like I said, none of it goes to waste. Some people would probably love to get their hands on that guy right there. Even though it's super thin, you could use it as a cutting board. You could use it for all sorts of projects. I can't stand to waste anything. So I'll probably actually load that up and take it up with me when I go put everything up. So, yep. Thank you, Sherry, for sending the stars. Thank you, Michael, for letting me do that. Appreciate it, buddy. Or for telling me that. Appreciate it, buddy. Can you tell I'm tired? I'm wiped. I am totally wiped, guys. I've been running all day long. Absolutely. Miss Stony Ridge isn't here right now. She is going to a concert with her dad, which is kind of nice. I think it's good for her to get out and go enjoy some time with dad, for sure. So, burn it. Burn it, says Michael. Yep, all this stuff will get burned. It'll get put in the firewood pile. Ow, I cut a hole in my britches. There's a spot on this tailgate. I'm going to have to tear this tailgate off and put a wooden one on here. I would like to have wooden sides on this too. I think I'm going to take the sideboards off and put a wooden side on it. I've been having fireplace fires every night for peace. Awesome, Sherry. I don't have a fireplace yet, but I will eventually, for sure. All this wood out here on the farm, that we've just got an unlimited heat supply. For some reason, I guess they're cracking down on the use of wood for heat. I guess because some of the older inefficient wood heaters that burn wood and smoke. But guys, fire is a natural part of life every day. That's why we have these huge wildfires, because we're always control fire. We need things to burn. We need things to burn once in a while. We have controlled burns down in eastern North Carolina around here. So which state are you in? And we're in North Carolina, north central North Carolina. Michael says it's too early to calf. No, it's not too early. I think we started calving about this time last year. But I don't know who bred Butthead, but I'm thinking that our little buddy, gosh, what was his name? What was the bull's name? I can't even think of it now. Cody. I think Cody might have bred Butthead back. So the genealogy carries on from Cody. Ritterbit will do is in the house. Good to have you. Said he watched the video today of me clearing brush. Doing great, man. Doing great. You going to the National Farm Machinery Show, buddy? if you guys want to meet me, you're welcome to meet me. I will be in Raleigh, North Carolina. There is a farm machinery show there, the 1st through the 3rd. I'm not sure exactly what date, but if you go to it, if you're a North Carolina person, if you go to it, be on the lookout for me. I'm a tall guy and I'll look just like this. So come and say hey, please come and say hello to me. Shake my hand. I want to meet you guys for sure. If any of you guys are attending the National Farm Machinery Show in Louisville, Kentucky, I will be there too. That'll be a fun time. I will be talking at the Woods booth. You'll catch me at Woods, TYM, ABI Attachments, all sorts of places, all over the place over there. So, well, Susan, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. Raleigh's 2 hours, hour and 40 minutes, something like that from here. Wish I could go, but my schedule doesn't let me. That's all good, buddy. Say hello to all the other YouTubers. Yep, sure will. Sure will. Well, guys, I've got a boogie. As you can see, the sun is sinking low in the sky. Little TYM's getting ready to get loaded up with these boards. I'm going to clean them all off. I've still got 2 more cuts to make on these bigger boards, and I've got to end the video that you guys will see next weekend of me cutting this log up. So thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate it. What we got here? Would love to. Josh, I have some logs over here, but no sawmill to cut them up nowadays. I would love to get them over to you, to the mill, the walnut. Email me, brother. That's all you got to do. Shoot me an email. Guys, thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll see you next time on the Stony Ridge Farm channel. I thought you'd enjoy this little live stream. Maybe tomorrow afternoon we'll have a live stream with me and Miss Stony Ridge. Thank you, guys. Take care. Have a great day. Woo! This was fun, man. I enjoyed it. Let me know if you want to see more of this sawmill stuff. See you later, the Greek. Take care, buddy.